Hi friends, this is Linda and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to just be working on updating my media journal for 2023. I am going to retire this book at the end of 2023. You can see it's getting a little chunky and I wanted to start fresh in 2024, but I love this journal. And so let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay, so before I put you guys on fast forward and start updating, I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of an verbal kind of update on where I am with this journal and kind of what this is. So first of all, if you're not familiar with this journal and you want to hear a little bit about my introduction about it, I do have another video introducing this journal, which I can link up at the eye. And I do have another video of me working on this journal. So if you are also interested in that, you can find that on my channel. And I will have a media journal. I do have a media journal playlist. So you can go ahead and watch all of those if this is something you really like. So I am working in a B6 Stalogy this year. For 2024, I'm going to be going down in size to the A6, but that's primarily because the journal I'm going to be using does not come in B6. So I do really love this size. I think this is like the perfect size for what I'm trying to do here. But basically, this is my 2023 media journal. So I am documenting all of my books and TV shows and music and just different types of media I'm consuming during the year. But you can see there is a lot of blank space. So basically what I'm doing here is for each page, let me just go to a new page here. I am documenting with a picture of the cover of the book or movie or whatever it is. I'm stamping out the title, the type of media it is, the genre. Then I have a stamped word here like reading, listening to, watching. And in that section, I am putting like facts about the media. So whether it's, like when it was published or, for a movie, when it came out, some of the actors, who the director is, that type of thing. Then I am putting the dates that I consume the media and my rating. And then I'm journaling down here my reflections. Now you can see so far there are a lot of blank spaces. There are also ones that are fully filled out. I am not going to stress this not being filled out. To me, this is a practice, not something that needs to be perfected. My goal is to document my reflections on media as I feel like it. And if you are not sure what I'm talking about with practices, I talked about that in my recent video for my Hobonichi cousin flip through. So I will link that up at the eye. But anyways, so you can see there's a lot of blank spaces. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you guys on fast forward and start working on updating it. So the most recent page, I have added this movie I watched last night, which by the time you watch this, it will be much later. But in the book I am currently reading, I accidentally skipped a page, no worries. And then some other media, you can see I'm starting to do some reflections. There are some gaps. There are a lot that aren't done. So I'm gonna go ahead, put you guys on fast forward, work on writing and filling in some of this journal. And I will do some calming music and I will probably do a little bit of voiceover here and there. But otherwise, I will see you guys all later. When working in this book, I like to switch back and forth between writing and stamping just because the writing starts to wear my hand out after a while, and I really just want a break from it, and that way I can get more writing done. The stamping is more time consuming, but it's peaceful and I can watch a show while I'm doing it and my hand doesn't get tired. So it's a good practice to go back and forth between the two. We decided on a whim to watch all of the Final Destination movies in order. And honestly, I hadn't seen after the third one before. I would say that the fourth one is one of the worst movies I have ever seen, but they really redeemed themselves with the fifth one. And it was super fun to watch this series back to back like that. So I did want to pop in here and say that you've probably noticed that I'm using my pencil boards from my Hobonichi cousin, so that's why they're the A5 size in this B6 book. I don't know somewhere to buy a B6 pencil board, but the A5 works fine. But what you also probably noticed was that sometimes I'm putting my ruler behind what I'm working on rather than a pencil board, and that's because the ruler is thicker and super flat, so it definitely flattens things out. Sometimes with the stamping, the pencil board is not enough because the paper in here is so thin. It's like the Tomo River paper. And the places where I've adhered all of the photos that I've printed out, the screenshots of the covers of the books and the movies, are all in the same spot on the page, or in two of the same spots on the page. So it started to get a little bulky and makes it a little bit difficult, especially for the stamping. So that is why you see me using the ruler behind when I'm doing a stamp that is larger than just one letter. Okay, now that I'm coming to the end of my video, I just want to thank everyone so much for sticking with me through this. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please leave me any comments or questions down below and let me know what you thought of this style of video and if you would like to see more from me like this in the future. Thank you guys so much for being here, and as always, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!